Alrighty. We are back. Here. Bonk. There we go. We are back. FA Cup time, 5th round, against opponents that we should always be beating, so quite exciting times. The lineups are very interesting on both sides. Ours more than theirs, I will say. I'm going to preface this entire stream off. You might be able to tell just by looking at me. I am incredibly tired. This game has fallen at such an awkward time for me with my sleep schedule, where it's not early enough for me to be able to just stay awake and, like do the game and then go to bed afterwards, but it's not late enough for me to have slept beforehand and then wake up for the game. So I am running on fumes. I am so tired. So apologies for any misspeaking, any yawns. There's going to be tons of yawning. And stuff like that. I'm gonna try my best. We've got the bingo card. We've got lineups to go through. I'm not sure if there's a bracket out for who we face after this. I think it's another draw, right? So I'm not really sure. But again, Wrexham are a team that we are quite familiar with now. Considering we've played them multiple times in pre-season, we've played them in other competitions as well in recent times, so we know what to expect from this team. They've obviously been doing very well in the championship and obviously in the lower leagues as they've been promoted multiple times as well. And hopefully we can get some 3 points. I said 3 points. Hopefully we can get through to the next round. I don't know, again, because this is a weird thing with the cup rules. I'm not sure if there's extra time and pens or what have you, if it just goes straight to penalties. I'm not sure. I think that the other earlier rounds might have gone straight to pens, so I'm not sure if this one does, if we do end up drawing, because both teams are playing quite defensive lineups. We'll talk about those lineups in just a second here. Hello, welcome in, guys. I need to pause my stream. There we go. Okay, so, one of these days I'll remember. This is our matchup for the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
At the Stoke K-Ras, which is what they've renamed it to. How do I get this away again? There we go. Oh man, one of these days I will figure everything out. But yeah, let's talk about lineups. Can I get this to come up? There we go. Starting with the Wrexham lineup. Now, the only thing that's weird about this lineup for me is that they haven't really put it out in any discernible way to figure out which players are playing where. We know that they're going to play a 3 at the back or a 5 at the back or what have you. But the thing which is very weird is that there are so many midfielders in this team. There is barely any forwards. The only out-and-out recognised forward in the lineup is Sam Smith up top. Everyone else is either a midfielder or a fullback playing out of position or a central defender playing somewhere. It's really weird, but this will be a 3 at the back in some kind of respect. The way that Google has it, and this is obviously not always reliable, is that Zach Viner is one of the wingers today, but that could very well be O'Brien as well, playing in a kind of forward position. The back three, Cleworth, Hiam, and Doyle, I think. Obviously, in the most recognisable name in the entire lineup here is Okonkwo, obviously ex-Arsenal youth player. They've got Jay Rodriguez on the bench as well, Kiefer Moore on the bench. The interesting kind of omission here is there's no Issa Kabore. I know he's on loan from City. I'm not sure why he's not starting. Padder in midfield is diabolical. He's not playing in midfield. I don't know why the Google lineup has it like that. We're playing a 5 at the back. But yeah, strong lineup from them in terms of the players they're playing. I've seen a lot of people very happy, a lot of Wrexham fans happy that Dobson is starting. So I guess he's, a big influence there. Let's go for the Chelsea lineup now. And yeah, so this is very rotated. And one thing that I think is significant is that obviously our next game coming up in midweek is our PSG tie. Sanchez is playing in this rotational game, which worries me in the fact that makes me think that he's been ousted from the starting positions now, and that Liam Rosenior really trusts the footwork of Jurgensen more. So maybe we see that against PSG, I'm not sure. In terms of the other lineup, as I said, it is definitely a 3 at the back here. Achimpong and Hato as the 2 wide wing-backs, and then Tosin, Badiashile, and Sarr as the 3 central defenders. Lavia and Andre Santos playing as a 2 pivot, the central 2, and then Neto, Garnacho, and Delap as the 3 up top. We're playing a 5-2-3, or, whatever the 3 at the back variant of that is. In terms of the bench, there's some interesting things here as well. We've got Sharman Lowe on the bench. So if there's an injury to Sanchez, maybe he gets some involvement. Obviously, James is on the bench, so Tosin is actually our captain today, which is interesting. Asugo is back on the bench, good to see. Jesse Derry's on the bench, very nice to see. Mark Guiu is on the bench. I will assume, unless we are getting absolutely battered, that Guiu will come off the bench and Joao Pedro won't. Hopefully, a lot of these players these kind of first team players, won't get onto the pitch, because we really don't want them. We don't want to have to utilise those players when we've got a big PSG tie coming up. One thing I will say, very, very glad to see Lavia starting. It's a really, really important game for him. I don't think he's going to play the full 90. I don't think he'll be able to. I think he'll probably get 45 minutes, maybe 60 minutes at a maximum out of him, but it's great to see him starting, especially in a pivot next to another great midfielder in Andre Santos. You've got about 4 minutes until kickoff. The Hato as a wing-back thing is a bit odd. And obviously, we'll have to see who plays where in terms of this back 3. I'm not sure. Again, people who make the graphics don't, know everything. I would imagine that Tosin is playing as the central centre back here, with Badiashile on the left and Sarr on the right. But maybe this is from the way it's lined up that Badiashile's playing in the central role and Sarr's kind of playing a bit further over to the left hand side. Very, very weird. I will be very inclined to see how Achimpong gets on in terms of him kind of bombing down the right hand side. We don't get to see him doing that very often, because he's either tucking in or playing as a central defender. So yeah, hopefully he can have a good game as well. I need to actually get the game up. I'm showing it on TNT, I think. There we go. And I need to get rid of this. Boom. And go into this. Boom. So this could be a bit of a bogey team for us, honestly, in terms of, causing an upset. But we've already seen, Mansfield Town and Arsenal earlier today, and that was quite a close affair. So seeing Rob McElhenney is in the crowd. His partner in crime, Ryan Reynolds, not to be seen though. Good, big game for Liam Delap here as well, I think, starting up top. Really need to get him getting on the score sheets. I didn't go over the bingo card. We'll quickly go over the bingo card. The only things I've changed here, we've got Guap. He's obviously on the bench. Bozo moment. Prediction today, I've gone for 4-0. Andre goals plus assist. We have Monopis at Neto. Lavia's the player of the match that I've chosen today. Delap goal. And Mono goes foreign is back on here. Because I couldn't think of anything else to put on there. Let's up. Oh. Oh, great. We've got this commentator. I love this commentator. He's the same bloke who did our Europa League games. So the crowd's really loud. Good atmosphere in the race ground. Oh no, Ryan Reynolds is there. He wasn't there in the first shot. He's there now. Yeah, I will say one thing. The one thing which I am worried about in this game, obviously we've got the kind of rotated back line is always a worry, but the main thing is the referee. It's the same bloke again, by the way. The same one that screwed us against Arsenal twice. It's the same bloke. So take that as take that as it were. Okay, so this lineup has it that Viner's in the middle and Rathbone and O'Brien are up top. Weird. Really, really weird. Pacing it walking home from work. Got to get the crouch walk in. You got to do the speed walk. The speed walk. It'll be interesting to see if Chelsea do a huddle on the centre circle. I don't know why. Like, do you? I don't know if you guys notice this, but like, whenever we do something like that, like, oh look, there's a, you know, there's like, oh, the Chelsea doing the centre circle thing. Why does the media blow everything we do out of proportion so badly? Like, who cares that we were having a huddle in the centre circle? Who cares? Like, why is that a news story? Badio's on the left of the back three. See, on TNT they have him in the centre, and Sarr on the left, but said I would normally put Tosin in the middle, so I'm not really sure. So I guess we'll see once the game actually starts. I need to remember the timer as well. Welcome in, welcome in. Whew. Man, they're taking ages over this kickoff. Will be Chelsea kicking off from right to left. It's Neto who's taking the kickoff, which is interesting. And there we go. Ball is going all the way back to Sanchez for a long ball. Is Lavia. Gets away from one, but it's going to break for Wrexham here. They're immediately committed to playing direct here, and it is Badiashile on the left of the three. Sarr's on the right, Tosin's in the centre. Here's Sanchez. To the aforementioned Sarr. Ball into... You know what? I'm ticking it off already. Why is Pedro Neto trying to do a bloody Ronaldo chop on the halfway line? So actually, he's pissed me off already. Here's Sarr once more. Here's Tosin to Lavia. Back to Sanchez. High press here from Wrexham. Wasn't expecting that from them. Harto will play it around the corner for Garnacho, and Garnacho's giving it away. But then the number 47's giving it away to Liam Delap, and it's a chance for Chelsea to break here with Garnacho on the left-hand side. He is going to pick it up and drive into the box. Drives it across the box, and Neto was there, but unable to get a connection. Here's Santos. Started Neto. Quick start to the game from both teams. Here's Badiashile. Lavia to Sarr. Here's Achampong high and wide. And now they're going to settle into their shape, and this is where we pass it around the back for 15 minutes. Ball forward into Pedro Neto. Can he make something happen? Tries to get it forward to Delap, but unable to. Callum Doyle was the man who picked up the ball. Here's Lavia, who's got it back. Ball over the top for Garnacho is very overhit. A little bit of ring rust there. Yeah, normally I don't take. Normally I give him a bit of leniency when it comes to that bingo card thing, but just doing something stupid like that has immediately ticked me off. I just can't be bothered. I just know eventually that's going to get ticked off, so I just might as well do it now. Will be a goal kick from Okonkwo. Sent long to the left-hand side. Bit of a miscommunication between our centre-backs, but Hato sweeps it up. Here's Sarr into Neto. He's once again tried a little flick and it hasn't came off, and Wrexham will get forward with Viner. But Rathbone's giving it away. Here's Santos. It's Sanchez. Oh, he's taken a risk there. He's played it through the middle, though. Great hold-up play from Delap, who gets the ball, and he's dragged down, and it will be a free kick on the halfway line. Taken quickly by Santos. Here's Tosin. Here's Romeo Lavia. Badishiel across the box to Sarr. Here's Achampong. Back to Lavia. Out wide to Neto. Unable to make inroads through the lines at the moment. Here's Badishiel on the other side. Lavia to Sarr. Here's Neto. Into Andre Santos. He gets it forward to Josh. Lavia's giving it away, though. Oh. It was a hospital pass to him. I'm really not sure why he received it there. Rathbone will get it back to Hiam. There's Doyle. Long ball seeking out Sam Smith is picked up very comfortably by Tosin. Is Josh Achampong. Santos and Lavia exchange passes, and Delap's made a run. Oh, Delap made a really good run there. He wasn't seen. Is badIQ. He's Garnacho. Getting booed for some reason. Ball into Andre Santos. He'll get the ball forward to Josh Achampong. Hounded out, and he's forced backwards. Long ball from badIQ seeking out Garnacho. It's a good one. Can he get on the end of it? He does get it crossed in, though. And it's going to be cleared. Chelsea throw high up on the left-hand side. I can't believe he kept that in. Throw in taken quickly. Here's badIQ into Lavia. He's going to be pressed by Viner, but you can't really press Romeo Lavia, let's be honest. Ball forward into Neto, who's kind of taking up central positions here rather than wide positions. Here he is on the right-hand side now. Just settles to go back to Sarr, though. Long ball from Tosin seeking out Pedro Neto. He's not going to reach that. A little bit too much on the pass. To be fair, if I'm being honest, I think Neto could have actually got that. He just really didn't want to He didn't want to run. He probably could have got on the end of that if he put the burners on. Big Chelsea champions chant is coming from the away end. Here's Hyam. Ball forward from the Scot. It's going to be picked up by Hato here. Good tackle from Lavia to get it to him. And badIQ will recycle. Here's Benoit badIQ again. Tosin to Sarr. Ooh, high press from Rathbone. Almost. He's taking a risk there, Sarr. Here's Sanchez, who's joined the back line now. Long ball from him. Over the top for Liam Delap. Cleared away. Very, very comfortably done by Wrexham to get it away. Dobson will try and play it forward, but Sarr was in the way. Here's Lavia again. Oh, Josh made a great run again. I'd like to see our midfield pivot taking a bit more risks. They're not taking those chances playing the balls over the top. Our centre-backs are kind of the ones that are having to make those forward passes at the moment. Ball will go all the way back to Sanchez. Badiashile sends the ball long. Garnacho tackled. It's a lovely little dink forward, but Hato is the one to intercept it. Yeah, just been confirmed on commentary that Kabore is injured. And that's why he's not in the squad. Okay, he would have absolutely started. Shot Kiefer Moore in the stands. As it is the month of Ramadan, there is a break in play for the Muslim players to break their fast, and the only Muslim player in the lineup today is Mamadou Sarr, rather. Game will restart now with the ball over the top. There is an offside flag up against Rathbone, I believe that was. Here's Tosin. To Sanchez. I will say that Chelsea players look a bit disinterested in this game. Considering a lot of these are rotational players that need to get back into the side, you'd think they'd be working a bit harder. Wrexham have stolen it off of Josh Acheampong here. Unfortunately, they can't really get the pass right. They're getting the ball. They're getting the ball back off us, but their final pass is not good. Tosin has played it into Delap. Great hold-up play from him. He gets it out to Pedro Neto. He's going to cut inside here. He's been thrown to the floor. Referee! And then the referee's given it the other way. Of course you fucking have. You useless twat. I said it's the same dickhead that screwed us over against Arsenal twice. Acheampong will get it away from the long ball. It's Hyam to Doyle. Viner will get it away. There's a long ball from Hyam. Hato will win that aerial ball and gets it to Lavia. Space for him to drive forward here with the ball. He doesn't take it. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like there's too much motivation in the side. They don't really look like they want to go forward. There's no real urgency to get ahead, which is kind of frustrating against a team that we are way better than. Here's Sanchez. Ball into Pedro Neto, who's moved into a central position. Wrexham's high press has forced Sanchez to play it long. Delap can't hold on the ball, but he will win a Chelsea throw. It's Josh Acheampong. Mamadou Sarr to Tosin. Ball through the lines by Sanchez to Pedro Neto. He's got really lucky with his accidentally nutmegging the player, and he's gotten Andre Santos away, but he's dragged down. It will be a foul. Could possibly be a yellow card there, ref, as we were breaking. Oh, is that scissor motion? That's not a good tackle. That's a dangerous tackle. It was Doyle who made the challenge. Here's Labia to Harto. Ball forward to Delap is a good one. Oh, if he can get there, but dealt with by Hyam and smashed away. Here's Labia. Escapes the press and gets it to Saar. Out wide for Josh Acheampong, who goes backwards immediately. It's really frustrating me that our fullbacks, more so Josh than Harto, are taking touches back towards their own goal every time they get the ball out wide. It just stifles all our momentum. There's another one. It goes back. They need to open up the body and get the touch going forward. vidIQ to Garnacho. Good work from him to get away from two. And then he's dragged down. That's got to be a yellow, ref. Come on. How many more? See, that's what I was talking about. So Garnacho's received the ball in a wide position there, and his first touch is immediately forward. So he just gets away from two players. Here's Andre Santos. Neto into Lavia. Oh, there's a ball forward there, but he didn't take it, and now he's given the ball away. I tell you, Lavia's looked really rusty. He has won the ball back, though. Make up for his mistake. Here's Josh Acheampong on the overlap. Gets the ball into the box, and it's just into an area that no one was in. It's been cleared. Here is Lavia again. Yeah, starting to turn the screw a little bit now. Do I have the jinx on my bingo card? I don't think I do. Sara's won another throw. He'll take it quickly to Tosin. It's Benoit vidIQ. Excuse me. He tries a forward pass for Neto, but it's intercepted, and the ball's going to come straight back at us. But again, just they haven't got that ball right all night so far. They keep winning the ball back, but they just can't get it. Can't get the ball up to Smith. The passes just hasn't been on point. Here's vidIQ. Sanchez to Tosin. This is a prime situation where great ball forward from Tosin to Garnacho. He gets it to Santos, and it's going to be launched up for Liam Delap, who can go for it, but it's going to be won by Vida in the middle instead. A combination of Hyam and Doyle will get it away. Brilliant ball forward from Doyle. Can vidIQ get there? And Sam Smith scored. I don't think there's VAR, so we won't be able to check if it was onside or not, but he came from a long way, so I don't think he will be off. And there we go. They got the ball right. First time tonight, they've got the ball right, and it's gone straight over the top, and they've scored. And you know what? Bozo moment. It's the Chuckle Brothers at the back again. Every time these two play, Oh, it's really tight. I think he's on. I think he's just on. What in the hell is Tosin and vidIQ doing there, man? It's almost like vidIQ hesitated, expecting Sanchez to be coming out to get this. And then, obviously, Sanchez doesn't come out to get it. And then he... Oh, there is VAR. I didn't think there would be VAR in operation. Okay, good. I think it said, first glance, he looked onside. It's just depending on whether he's leaning forward enough, because he's leaning and Tosin's going the other way. I don't think they have a good angle of this. Yeah, I don't think they actually have the right angle, but they're going to give it as onside anyway, because, like, there's no real... You can't really... there's no clear and obvious, like, problem there. You can't see if it's onside or not. 1-0 Wrexham. Work for us to do. Now, hopefully we can get some fucking urgency in the team and we can actually start going forward. It's a Conquo who will pick up the ball now. Honestly, I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this recently. With Tottenham probably getting relegated at the end of the season, there could be a case for us to go for... We're obviously looking for a left-sided defender. It could be a case for us to go in for Mickey van der Ven. If we need to bring in centre-backs, like... Good hold-up play from Liam Delap. Here's Lavia. Up to Harto. He gets it up to Garnacho. He's going to run forward. Back to Harto. Back to Lavia. Good work from him to shift it quickly. Tosin to Neto. Lavia again. He gets it out wide to Josh Achimpong. Oh, come on, man. It's Pedro Neto on the left-hand side now. Garnacho to Neto. Swing it in, lad. He's got so many players waiting in the box for him to play the pass there, and he just doesn't swing it in. Here's Garnacho, teasing his fullback. Gets it to the edge of the box for Lavia. Looks for a shot, but chooses to go to Sar instead. Here's Achimpong. And it's going to be recycled around the back again. Here's vidIQ. Sar up to Santos. Here's Josh. Neto back to Sar. Across to vidIQ. It's Garnacho. Great work from Garnacho to get away from his man. Gets it into Harto. Swings the ball into the box, and it's just a bit too close to Okonkwo. I tell you, Garnacho is literally the only player that is actually trying. He's the only player who's picking up the ball and trying to go forward. It's good work from Wrexham to play out from the back as well here. They will go back to Doyle, though. Oh, Smith's almost given it away. We'll come back to Doyle once more. I'll tell you, Lavia's just gotten a yellow card, and he has been absolutely bloody awful so far today. I apologise if you can hear any background noise, by the way. There is military helicopters going over my house. Benefits of living in the country. We Dobson over the free kick. It's a very high line from Chelsea. Let's see if it pays off. They've taken it short here. Get a different angle. Now they'll sweep it in to the front post. And, oh, it's a good save from Sanchez. Flag has gone up, though. Oh, yeah, he was off by a mile there. Chelsea will try and play it out from the back with a long ball from vidIQ. Up to Liam Delap. Good hold-up play. Gets it to Harto. Lovely little flick to get it to Pedro Neto from Harto. And Pedro Neto will get it across to Josh Achimpong, but it's past him. Oh, if the pass was a bit more accurate, he's got a tap in there. Ball's going to go back to Lavia. Here's Santos. It's Pedro Neto on the left-hand side. Just swing it in. There you go. Swing it into the box. Cleared away. Here's vidIQ. We are such a team that, like, we play to our opponents. Like, if we play a good opponent, we show up. If we play an opponent that we should be beating, we just don't show up. Great ball forward from Tosin to Liam Delap, who is offside. Oh, rather, I think it was Neto who was offside in the end. Like, I genuinely believe, this is going to sound really silly, I think that the PSG game in midweek is going to be easier than this game for our team. We just play absolutely awfully against teams that are, like, you know, teams that we should be absolutely beating. We always make way more difficult. It's like our players just don't get themselves motivated for these games. Conquo will get it out to Doyle. Smith back to Rathbone, and then the ball's going to go forward again, but Tosin should sweep this up. Good work from him. He wins the throw as well. Almost gave it away. Josh will eventually throw this forward into Liam Delap. He's tackled, though. It's Rathbone. Tackled by Sarr. Little flick forward by Delap, but again, it's going to fall to a Wrexham head. Oh, and the ball's going to break here after the intervention from Andre Santos. It's Pedro Neto running down the right-hand side. Whips it to the back post for Garnacho. Gets it across again, and it's... Oh. He tried to touch it back across for Liam Delap, whose touch was a bit too heavy. Here's Neto again, though. He's got Josh on the overlap. He's going to play it to Santos, who whips it in. Smith will block it, and it will be cleared away. Every clearance is cheered like a goal at this point for Wrexham. They're really behind their team. Oh, and good recovery from Harto, who has been our best defender so far. Here's Lavia. Yeah, I totally agree. It's Tosin again. Ball into Neto, who's playing almost like a central 10 today. He plays the ball forward for Delap, but they were on they're both on completely different pages of a book there. To be fair, no. I'd say that to say they weren't on the same page is actually doing it a disservice. I don't think they were in the same fucking library. They just have no cohesion between those two at all. Good little flick around the corner, but Josh Achimpong will make the recovery tackle. Gets it to Tosin. Here's Santos. Sarr to Tosin. Back to Sanchez. Got vidIQ. Neto has dropped into a 6 position to get the ball, but ball will go forward for Delap instead, who is then fouled. See, if Gabriel did that exact foul He wouldn't get punished for it. That's the type of refereeing we come up against. That's the exact same thing that he was doing against us that entire game, and he just wasn't getting given it. It's the same referee as well. It's just a joke. It's Josh Acheampong. Driving through the midfield. Good work from Josh. He's then brought to the floor, but referee says nothing. Ball's going to be played out now. Doyle gets it back. He's tackled by Josh, but he's got to be careful here, Doyle. But he's done really well. He's done absolutely brilliantly, and Smith he'll get the ball back from Doyle here. It's really good football from Wrexham. And he's just, he lost his footing at the vital moment there as he cut inside to take a shot. And Chelsea can play it out here now. Andre Santos, why are we not breaking fast? Come on. It's so jarring when we get the ball in those scenarios where we have time to break and we just don't break. Oh, dear. Lavia will get it out wide to Ural Hato. Sweeped away to Lavia. Belgium is looking for a pass here, but no one's offering him an option. Gets it to Sarr. Into Santos. It's Lavia. vidIQ. Garnacho on the left-hand side. Let's see if he can create something. Cuts inside and gets it back to Lavia. The ball's going to go to the right. Here's Tosin. To Neto. Garnacho. Cuts inside. Plays the ball into Delap. Fired into Delap, but it's not going to fall for him. It'll be cleared by Hyam. vidIQ again. One of our centre-backs needs to commit and go forward, because we're leaving too many men back. Tosin will play the ball into Pedro Neto. It's going to break for Ural Hato here. Oh, and the goalkeeper's done really well to claim that. So that's all I said it like 2 seconds before it happened. We just need one of our centre-backs to step forward and start doing something. Just commit that extra body forward. Oh my goodness gracious. We got so lucky that Smith slipped there, by the way. That was a certain goal if he didn't. It's Tosin. vidIQ. Romeo Lavia on the half turn and gets the ball forward for Delap. Lovely little flick, but he can't get the ball to Pedro Neto, who was the intended target. Rathbone will get it across here. Longman. Surging down the right-hand side. He's going to whip it across and it's deflected. And it's a great save from Sanchez. You know what? I'm actually going to give him the worldie for that. It's a really, really good reaction. Off of the deflection. Excuse me. It's the first yawn of the day. There's going to be plenty more of those. Will be a Wrexham corner. In swinger from the left-hand side. Goes all the way to the back post and it's going to be cleared very comfortably. Thomason's played the ball back here and Dobson's got to be careful here. Oh, he was. Gonna say Liam Delap was sniffing at his heels. Here's a con quote. Long ball from him. vidIQ underneath it. Gets it to Liam Delap. He can't make it stick though, and it's going to come back at us. Yeah, that's the thing which I find so funny. Is how Liam Delap is, the bigger, more burlier of the strikers that we have, but he is so bad at holding up the ball at times. Joao Pedro, anytime the ball goes up to him, he seems to make it stick. And he's like the shorter of the two, and the less built of the two. Smith with a good touch to get it away, and Hato will try and clear it. Ball's going to be eventually cleared by Tosin. Dobson will head it forward, but it's given away to Pedro Neto. Here's Delap. Good hold-up play this time to Neto. Garnacho on the left. Here he is. Going to drive into the box here. Oh. Tried to play the ball into Pedro Neto on the inverted run and didn't work out. Delap's going to be hacked down, but referee says play on. Couple of nasty challenges from both sides there. Is Doyle. Doyle will play the ball forward. It's not going to break for number 27 as he is running up the pitch. Will be a throw though. Here's Hyam. It's a high press from Chelsea here, and the back line's got to be careful as they do clear their lines up to Sam Smith. Great hold-up play from him again. Rathbone will sweep it left instead. O'Brien will get it to Thomason. He's fouled, never mind. Fouled by Mamadou Sarr. I know that obviously the PSG game is the more important game. It's the game that we care about more, but like you got to be trying to win every game. To be playing this poorly is kind of like just embarrassing. Final will get it to Okonkwo, who's going to smash it long. vidIQ holds off Smith and allows Tosin to get it clear, but it's going to come back at us. Viner again with a good ball in behind, and Hato should get this, and he does. Gets it to Sanchez. And here's Tosin. To Sarr now. To Romeo Lavia. Tosin a bit annoyed at Lavia for not turning around there, and I'd like to see Lavia start doing the thing which we know he's good at, and that's taking the ball on the half turn and getting us forward. He hasn't done that a lot today. It's Tosin once more. Sarr will play the ball forward to Josh Achampong and get it back. It's vidIQ. Tosin. Ball forward to Neto, who's giving it away immediately. Oh my god, this guy is actually doing my head in. Doyle's going to take the strike in the box, and it's going to ricochet away for a corner to Wrexham. This is just embarrassing. Be Dobson over the corner. This one on the opposite side will be an in-swinger. Ball into the front post this time is cleared by Hato. Thomason will whip it back in, but it's cleared. Here's Garnacho. Good hold-up play from Garnacho to get it out away from under pressure, and he's going to go back to Sanchez. Here's vidIQ to Tosin to Santos, who gets it on the half turn. Gets it to Josh. Andre once again to Lavia. Forward to Neto. Gets it out wide to Saar. It's a hospital ball, but he's done well to get it away. Here's Neto again. Sweeps it out to Garnacho on the left-hand side. He's going to try and whip it in. Stopped from doing that, though. It's Tosin. But all three centre-backs in the opposition half now. Here's Lavia. Out to Neto on the right side. He gets it to Josh. He's going to whip it across here for Santos, but cleared away. And the ball will come back at Wrexham here with vidIQ. Here's Josh once more. Oh, jeez. vidIQ's going to go all the way back to Sanchez. Oh yeah, British goal scorer. I usually do that just for Chelsea, but we can take it off for Smith. Here's Sanchez. Hospital pass that's worked out for Delap there. He's done really well to hold off his man. He's being thrown around by Hyam. He's done really good well from Delap, and he's going to get it to Garnacho in the box. Come on. And Garnacho! Oh my goodness. It's a goal for Chelsea. The shot for Garnacho cleared off the line, but into the back of the goalkeeper, and it's ricocheted off him for an own goal. I don't know. Is there anything I can tick off there? Yeah, I was gonna say there's not really anything we can tick off there. It's great work from Liam Delap, by the way. Brilliant work from him. I'm actually gonna take that as the where is it? The comms curse, because I was talking about how bad his hold-up play has been. He suddenly just does that. Oh, that's so unlucky. You know what? That's the type of luck that we needed. I just realised I didn't change the. I have the thing on the bingo card for 3 points, which is just if we win the game, and I didn't change it from 3 points because we're not going to be getting points in this game, but it's the same thing. Here's vidIQ. Garnacho. Gets it to Hato. Good hold up from him to get it away. Saar into Santos. Good work from him on the half turn. Gets it into Neto. His touch is awful. Lavia will get it to Josh Ashenpong out on the right hand side. Gets it to Neto. Sweep it in. Does sweep it in. Oh my god. Pedro Neto, get off the pitch, man. Get Jesse Derry on the pitch, man. This guy is useless. He's utterly useless. They just showed that pass from Doyle for their goal again. That's an absolute peach. It's Sanchez. I need to stop showing replays because they were showing loads of replays there whilst the game was going on. Here's Tosin. Gets it to Sanchez. vidIQ. Sanchez. Ball needs to go forward here. Neto's dropped deep to receive it. He needs to get a shout. Just no one on our team want to communicate. He needs to get a shout that someone can tell him to turn around there. Ball's gone long for Josh Acheampong, by the way. But, like, Neto's got, like, so much time to just turn around and get drive through the middle there, and just no one tells him that he can do it. Or if they do, he just ignores them. So they've got, like, 5 yards of space behind him that he just doesn't take. It's vidIQ. Garnacho on the left-hand side. This is where our danger has been coming from. He's doubled up on now. Lavia to Sa. He's going to play the ball forward. Oh, it's a great idea, but Neto's not switched on. The ball will run harmlessly to Okonkwo instead. Long ball from Okonkwo. Tosin underneath it. Gets it to Garnacho, but it's going to go over his head. And then be cleared. Touchdown by Tosin. It's Sanchez. Tosin Adanabioyo. Is vidIQ. Tries to line it for Hato, who's made a run through the middle. It's a brilliant ball. Oh, good defending to stop it from getting to him. Then it's going to break for Garnacho here. Here's Lavia. Hospital pass to Santos, but he's done so well to keep the ball there. Here's Pedro Neto. Neto again. Cuts one way and the next. Gets it to Josh Acheampong. Sweeps it into the box. And he keeps playing. You know what? Acheampong keeps playing the ball low on the floor. He needs to start putting it in the air. Because he keeps playing it like to the front post on the floor. It just keeps getting cleared. It will be a Chelsea corner, though. If we can somehow get ahead in this added 3 minutes, then that'll be appreciated. It's Neto to swing the ball in. To the front post. It's punched away by Okonkwo. Here's Garnacho. Doesn't want to take the strike on his left foot. Instead, he will play it out to Pedro Neto on the right side. Back to Garnacho. He's pulled one and then taken a strike. It's going to ricochet out for Santos, who loads it back up for Josh Acheampong, and it will be cleared for another corner. Chelsea putting some pressure on now. Neto to swing it in again. This time it's going to the back post, but it's punched away by Okonkwo. Here's Hato's taken a strike. And the ball will be cleared, but Hato will cover. He gets it to Liam Delap as well. Brilliant pass. Cuts inside and gives the ball away, but he's going to be picked up again by Lavia. It's breaking quite kindly for us here. Santos. Still a couple of minutes for us to work. Is Neto wide on the right side. Gets it to Santos. Here's Lavia. Tosin forward to Neto. He gets it to Hato. He tries to play it forward for Delap, but it's intercepted. It was a great idea. And Smith is going to head it down from the clearance here. O'Brien's going to be tackled by Lavia, and the referee gives nothing for that initially, but then eventually does. Last chance for Wrexham to try and load the box here, it seems. Long ball's going to be sent to the back post here. Cleared away by Liam Delap. Given away to Andre Santos. Chance for Chelsea to break here. Garnacho steaming forward. If he can get the ball here, and he can't, the pass was not accurate enough, and that will probably be the final chance of the half, I would imagine. The referee's allowing it to go on a little bit longer. Now he's going to blow his whistle. There we go. All right, half time. Yeah, I mean, it's been it's to say that we're level is, you know, very, very generous to us, because we have been utterly atrocious in this game, like genuinely so bad. But there we go. You take your luck when you can get it, I guess. Let me. I just realised this panel is not working properly. All right, cool. I'm going to quickly move to the BR back screen. I'm going to get myself a cuppa so I can, you know, not fall asleep during this game. I will be right back. Alrighty, we are back. And yeah, much to be improved upon in this second half, I can't lie. We've been very, very poor. Just seen, supposedly Chelsea are warming up in a different formation for the second half. Let's see. A lot of people just saying how awful our team's been. A lot of people saying why I completely forgot what I was going to say. A lot of people kind of talking about our depth as well, how poor our depth is, which is kind of, yeah, considering the amount of money we've spent, it's crazy how bad our depth is. Yeah, the general consensus is absolutely everyone is just against having Tosin and Badiashile as our backline. Oh dear. It's just literally my entire timeline is just people saying, "God, how terrible our centre backs are." I'm trying to find the. I saw some reports about us warming up in a different formation at half time. So hopefully that does change. We do need to play a bit more on the front foot, so I would be fine with us opting away from the back five, committing an extra body forward. So I'd love to see Derry come on. Could put him on in the front three with Neto and Garnacho, and then Delap up top, take off one of the centre backs. Ow. To reset. Oh my god, I forgot the timer. Well, it's one off the bingo card. I changed? Yeah, did. Great. Wunderbar. I'm not going to count that as me turning foreign, though I did say a word in German. I could take it. I'm not going to. Peter Banks, that's the name of the referee. I forgot. I kept forgetting it. That's what it is. Let's see. Has the team changed? Apparently Mark Guiu is warming up. He's not stripped and ready to come on, but he is warming up. Reece James is giving Tosin a talking to before the half starts. Rightly so. So big half for Chelsea coming up. Wrexham players now entering the pitch to a big round of applause. It will be them kicking off this second half. Eventually they'll kick off. Taking a bloody long time to do it. There we go. Wrexham kicking off from right to left. It's a long ball from Doyle immediately, which will harmlessly fall to Robert Sanchez. So no changes at half-time for either side. No drastic need to change things from Liam Rosenior by the seams of things. Buddy Shields' ball forward is blocked for a throw. It's Harto to Lavia. Buddy Shield back to Sanchez. High press once again from Wrexham, but Chelsea will navigate their way out. Enough, anyway. Till O'Brien intervenes. Thrown forward by Sarr. Here's Tosin to Buddy Shield. Santos to Lavia. Interestingly, it does look like we are kind of playing a bit more like we're in a back four, with Josh Acheampong playing almost like a right winger at this point. Sarr's kind of playing as a right back. Josh Acheampong has won the ball off of O'Brien here. Chance for him to go forward. Instead, he goes back to Santos. Here's Neto on the right side. He's going to take a touch inside and hold off Thomas. And then just play it back to Tosin instead. Ball forward from him to Garnacho. He gives it away. It's going to fall for Sanchez, though. Here's Josh to Sarr. It's moved back into a back three now. Sanchez to Santos. Here's Tosin. Sarr to Josh. Gets it forward to Santos. He's brought down, but the referee says nothing. O'Brien will get it out to the right-hand side now. Smashed off of Harto. It will be a corner to Wrexham. I need a sip of my vanilla latte. It's very hot. Oh my god. Oh. Ball swung into the near post, but it's cleared by Harto. Longman will swing it back in. It's all taken a header towards goal from Cleworth, but over the top. He would have been offside anyway, I think. Oh, maybe not. No, no, no. I was looking at the wrong man. Here's Badiashile. Ball forward from him up to Delap. Good hold-up play, but he's unable to set Garnacho on his way as he couldn't take a good touch. Dobson's ball forward will be picked up here. Here's Smith. Here's Dobson, who's going to sweep it out to the right-hand side. Swung in this time. It's a good effort towards goal, but Sanchez will be equal to the attempt from O'Brien. Tell you this, they're starting off where they left off in the second half, in the first half. Honestly, they're just battering us. We're just unable to play out, and we're just playing really slow and lethargic. It's like, yeah, it's just like there's no motivation for anyone in the team to actually try and win the game. Long ball from Sanchez, seeking out Liam Delap in behind. Can he get on the end of it from a long ball? He does. He's going to try and drive into the box and gets it to Josh. Here's Neto. Back into Josh. Chance for him to strike, and it's going to ricochet off of the head of Hyam. Is Lavia to Hotto. Gets it out wide to Garnacho. Continues his run into the box. Garnacho gets it through the legs to Lavia. Whips it to the back post. And oh, it's a terrible, terrible pass. In the end there from Lavia. Yeah, I'm gonna take the free space for me just yawning all the time. Oh, I'm also I'm gonna apologise in advance. You're gonna keep seeing me blinking. I'm not trying to keep my eyes open. I'm so tired. And the game not being particularly exciting is not helping with that. Conquo will smash it long from the goal kick, seeking out Sam Smith. Cleared by Josh Achampong towards Neto. And Sarr will, oh, maybe not keep it on the pitch. It will be a throw for Chelsea instead. Here's Badiashile. Sanchez. To Tosin. Forward for Achampong. It's Sarr. Tosin. He's going to bring the ball forward out from defence here. Gets it to Badiashile, who smashes it forward for Hotto, who's tackled. And the referee's going to give the throw in the other direction. It will be interesting to see how long Liam Rosenior will watch this shit before he decides, you know what, I'm changing things. Because so far, this has been just as bad as the first half. Sanchez will get it to Harto. His Badiashile. Back to Sanchez. Swept out to Sarr. Can the ball go forward here? Nope. It goes back to Sanchez. Oh. Liam Rosenior will be changing things shortly as Mark Guiu is stripped and ready. Only 8 minutes. It only took him 8 minutes before he said, screw this, I'm playing another forward. And Andre Santos has swept the ball forward, but off the pitch. Doyle will throw it back on. Here is the aforementioned Doyle. Looking for one of those forward passes again, but this time he can't get it to his man, and the ball's going to fall for Delap here. Oh, heavy touch from him. Gives it away. Sorry, also, I've also got a really itchy nose, which is not helping. Viner will pick it up in the middle here. Here's Rathbone. Picks up the ball in the midfield and gets it out to Viner. His ball forward is intercepted by Andre Santos. He gets it to Liam Delap. Gets it to Garnacho. Chance for Chelsea to break here. Still Garnacho. Smashes it on the left foot, and it's a terrible, terrible effort. Oh. He needs to just slow his run a little bit there and wait for Josh to get across. You know what? Actually, Pedro Neto needs to just fucking run. He slows for some reason and stops at the edge of the box rather than just getting into the box and getting to the back post. I have no idea why he's done that. I'll be very, very surprised if he... I'd be very, very surprised if he isn't the man sacrificed here. He's been so, so poor. Here's Santos. Liam Delap has been fouled on the halfway line and will be winning a free kick. Yeah, see, the thing is with caffeine, for me, caffeine doesn't affect me at all. It's the ADHD. It just doesn't, like, caffeine does the opposite to me. It doesn't, like, help me stay awake. It makes me feel sleepy. Like, I will have to have, like, a coffee before I go to bed or I won't be able to go to sleep. Here's Tosin. Just why I've got my... Despite that, I still try and drink, you know, coffee to keep me awake, and I don't know why I do that. Romeo Lavia has done well under the pressure to get it away. Here's Pedro Neto on the right side. Chance for him to get the ball forward. Here he gets it to Achimpong, who's going to try and get around his man, but unable to. And then the ball's going to be sent long to Smith again, but Tosin's done well that time to shroud the striker out. Here's Saar to Neto. Here's Tosin. Badiashile. Back to Tosin. Neto to Santos. Here's Achimpong and back to Saar. These patterns of play are criminal. they're sending me to sleep. We're just passing it back all the time. It's so jarring. Oh, it's all the way back to Sanchez now. He's going to play the ball forward. There we go. Seeking out Garnacho, who's going to be unable to get on the ball. And now the substitution can be made. It's Saar who's coming off, so centre-back coming off for Guiu, which is interesting. I imagine this might mean that... Is Delap going to move over to the right-hand side and play on the right of the three like we've seen before? Or is it just going to be a two-striker setup? We'll see. I think he has just... I've just seen a shot of Liam Rosenior. I think he has just told Liam to move to the right-hand side. We'll see. Oh, no, he's still staying a bit central. Maybe he was directing one of the defenders. Tosin's been... Or, I was going to say he's been collided into. He's apparently been judged to have fouled the Wrexham player. It's O'Brien who's down. He just kind of runs into him. I don't really see how that's a foul. There we are. Be a free kick in a pretty dangerous position here for Wrexham. But we'll probably go to the back post where Mark Guiu is standing. So first involvement for him will be to defend this. Ball swung in by Dobson. It's going to go to the back post and Hyam gets a touch. So Brian smacked in. It's going to be ricocheting around. Here's Doyle. And Santos eventually gets it away. It's going to keep coming back at us. Oh. Heavy touch instead will give Chelsea a throw in. A bit of a reprieve there. Chempong gets it to Mark Guiu. Weird. It's actually Guiu is playing on the right wing, actually. So it is the lap on the wing setup that I spoke about, but it's with Guiu instead, which is really bizarre. Oh my goodness gracious me. Sanchez is giving a hospital pass to Lavia and he's going to break here. Viner smashed it towards goal, but luckily vidIQ was in the way. And it's sliced away by Tosin as well. God, these two are absolute buffoons. Chuckle Brothers. Also, I forgot to take off Guiu up. His Thomason will try and get to the byline, but he wins a corner off of Josh Acheampong. Will be Dobson to take the corner eventually. Once the referee's done yapping his fucking gums. Now the ball comes in. Flat towards the front post. It's cleared away. And then smashed in by Thomason, but it's going to fall kindly here for Dobson again. They'll take another corner. Chelsea under immense pressure here. We've got to start getting the ball into areas where we can actually pick up the ball and, relieve some of that pressure. Dobson to load it into the box once more. Front post. This time it's cleared by Garnacho. Oh, it's cleared. It's going to be smashed against Mark Guiu, and there's a big appeal for handball here, but nothing's given initially. And then now there's a break for Chelsea as Garnacho's on the ball. Garnacho's tried to play the ball in, but it's blocked. But he's going to keep hold of it now. Gets it to Lavia. Is Benoit vidIQ. First instinct, I will say, is that it seemed like proximity to Guiu was kind of short, but I think it must have hit his chest. It didn't look like it was hit an arm to me, but we'll see when they show a replay eventually. Chelsea continue to play here. VAR has checked and cleared that, so no pen. Here's Garnacho. Gets it to Lavia. Acheampong out wide to Pedro Neto. Gets away from Thomason. Smashes the ball forward, but it's Dobson who blocks it. High pressure from Chelsea now. Garnacho gets the ball in behind for Harto. He's got Cleworth with him, but it's great little play from Harto to get away from him. Here's Neto in the box. Oh, and oh my goodness, it's flashed across the face of goal and just missed. It was Harto who's very frustrated. He's done so well there. He's been brilliant today. Oh, it was agonisingly close. from your old Harto. Ooh, I've just seen that. You know what? I think Wrexham have been really hard done by. I think that's a handball. They've just shown that replay. I think that's a handball. If that wasn't given against my team, I'd be absolutely fucking pissed. Looks like there's gonna be a Dario Asugo cameo soon as well. Here's Mark Guiu. Holds the ball up well. Lavia, ball forward from him is awful again, bro. Every single time I put someone to be player of the match, they are utterly awful. I think it will be him coming off. Yeah. Honestly, horrible. Horrible game from Romeo Lavia. He's been so bad. What's FB Goss assist? It's just a goal or assist from a fullback. And Mark Cucurella is coming on. What is Rosinia doing? Why is Cuckoo playing? Hello? We've got a big game against PSG coming up. What the hell is he doing playing in a cup game? But good, really good to see Dario Asugo coming on. It's his FA Cup debut. Ball's thrown straight towards Pedro Neto. It will be another throw for Wrexham. Start putting the opposition danger. Honestly, very smart. I might start doing that. It'll be Doyle to take the long throw here. One in the air by Josh Achimpong. One in the air by Badia Shield. And another throw for Wrexham. Interestingly, two forwards are coming on for Wrexham right now. Windass is coming on, and so is Kiefer Moore. We know how much of a nuisance he can be. It is Smith who's coming off, the goal scorer of the first. He's done really well today, honestly. Not sure who the second player that's come off is. It's Ratbone who's come off as well. Josh Windass and Kiefer Moore have come on. Here's Robert Sanchez. Tosin. Out to Josh Achimpong. Oh, he's been tackled here, Achimpong. O'Brien will dink it into the box and it's cleared away. As far as Guiu, who's trying to get it away and does. Good work from him. Here's Neto. Horrible, bro. This guy cannot be a professional footballer. Honestly, this got to be a social experiment. Every single time he touches the ball, he gives it away. Here he is again. He gives it away. Dude, this guy. Get him off the. Bring Jesse Derry on, man. I'd rather see Jesse Derry than see this guy. Honestly. Ball's gone all the way back to Okonkwo. I also just want us to score a goal because I don't want this to have to go on any longer. I am so tired. I want to go to sleep. O'Brien has gotten it away from Josh Achimpong. Thomason with the ball across, and oh my goodness gracious me. It's a brilliant ball. No one went for it. Cuckoo at the back post is who it hits, and it goes out for a corner. Bruh. Can't believe there's no one to tap that in. That's such a good ball. Another corner for Wrexham. Swung into the front post, and this time Garnacho gets it away. Cucurella is going to charge this down, but he's not going to get there. Dobson will get the ball. It's Thomason. Oh, Mark Guiu was closing him down very, very quickly. Here's Doyle now surging down the left-hand side. Good ball in, but it's too close to Sanchez, and he'll claim it. He's going to try and get us on the counter-attack here, and he does. Here's Cucurella. Oh, I say a counter-attack. No, we didn't really commit to it. It's Santos. I don't think Dario Sugo's had a touch of the ball so far. It's Sanchez. To Tosin. Out wide to Josh Acheampong. Plays office man for a throw. Quarterfinal draw will be on Monday. Here's Andre Santos. Badiashile up to Garnacho. Ball in behind for Cucurella, who's made the overlap. Good work. Smashes it off his man for a throw, high up the pitch. Throws it into Liam Delap. He's going to try and hold the ball up here. Does well and gets it to Garnacho. First touch for Dario Sugo. Out to Josh Acheampong. Here's Pedro Neto. Sugo. Ball into Josh. Sugo again. Gets it back to Tosin. Now Sanchez. Into Santos. Tosin. Sugo to Josh. We're trying to play it out for the back here. Good ball forward from Sugo and a good touch from Pedro Neto to get us on the way. Brilliant play. Can he play Guiu in? He's... Play the ball, man! Oh, bro, this fucking guy is actually jarring. Here is Mark Guiu now. This takes a smash and it will be a corner. Bloody hell. Mark Guiu is free in on goal if he just plays a pass, and he doesn't play the pass he takes 10 seconds to decide what he's going to do, and then he just gets tackled. He's so useless. Christ alive. Let's get this guy off the pitch. He's doing my head in. Yeah, I guess the style that they play would suit him. It depends on whether they get if they get promoted as well, especially. Ball whipped into the front post. It's going to fall for Cucurella on the edge of the box, who's going to sweep it out to the left-hand side where Pedro Neto is from the corner. Gets it to Garnacho. He takes a strike, and it's straight down the throat of Okonkwo. Josh Acheampong should be getting a yellow card there, by the way, trying to delay the restart, but it's a long throw. We'll get Doyle on his way. Ball smacked against Garnacho, and it will be back with Cleworth. It's Windass to Dobson. Ball's going to go all the way over to Doyle now. Closed down quickly by Guiu, but gets the ball away. Here's Kiefer Moore. Tries to play the ball into the box, but it'll break for Cucurella here. Santos. He's being dragged back. Ref, give him play advantage. Okay, he does play advantage. Here's Cucurella. Garnacho. Cutting inside. Here's Josh Achampong. Pedro Neto on the right hand side. Bit of space for him to run into here if he wants to take it. He does. Goes to around the outside and whips the ball to the front post, and it's straight into the side netting. God. Sending him home would be a disservice. He should be transfer listed. Like, genuinely, don't let him back in the fucking locker room. Long ball from McConquo. Tosin beats Kiefer Moore to the ball. O'Brien will head it straight towards Badiashile, who knocks it back to Sanchez comfortably. Honestly, give me a Dario Asugo screamer. Or a Jesse Derry winner off the bench. That'd be great. Here's Garnacho. Holds off his man and gets the ball back to Sanchez. Achampong forward, but his pass is not accurate under pressure. Dobson will sweep it out to the right-hand side. Ball into the box is a brilliant one for Kiefer Moore, and Sanchez was quick off his line, and he had to be. It's Asugo. And back with Asugo. Ball out wide right to Pedro Neto. He's got Josh as the overlap. He's going to cut inside. Plays it into Guiu. Can't keep hold of the ball. It's going to be a break for Wrexham here. It's a 2v3. Can they get the passing right? Ball. Oof. Ball forward to Kiefer Moore was luckily bounced off of Badiashile's heel. It's going to be a substitution for Wrexham again now. It's Viner who's coming off. And Broadhead is coming on. It's Doyle. Ball keeps going back and forth between him and Doyle and Chelsea players, and Guiu closed him down but wasn't able to keep the ball away from a throw. Clough will play the ball forward. It's a good intervention by Dario Asugo to stop the ball from reaching a player in the box. It will be another corner. O'Brien will swing the ball in. This time it's a bit deeper and flicked on by Josh Achampong, and it'll be another corner on the opposite side now. This one's going to be swung in by Dobson. Into the front post, and it's cleared away. It's going to fall for... Oh. It's deflected and in. Midfield didn't get out quick enough to the resulting shot on the edge of the box. And you know what? They deserve it, because we've been utterly, utterly fucking dreadful today. And do you want to know something? Guess who it is who doesn't close him down quick enough? Take a fucking wild guess at who doesn't close him down. It's that fucking useless prick Pedro Neto again. He has been so, so poor. Ten minutes to go. Sanchez launches it long. Seeking out Pedro Neto. He's not going to get there. Of course he's not. Sugo will head it forward. And you want to know... Oh, that's so annoying. Because Jesse Derry was about to come on and now they've called him back. Because of us going down. Ball up to Giyu as a... Dreadwad, I don't even know, man. Ball up to Liam Delap. Good hold-up play. He gets it to Santos. Cucurella. Out wide left for Garnacho. Plenty of time for us to get an equaliser here. Just put the passes together. Here's a Sugo. Santos into Delap. Runs into the box. Takes it around the outside. Gets it across. Oh my goodness gracious me. And Doyle was there to stop it from being a tap in for a Chempong. Here's Cucurella. Santos. See what I mean? This is what pisses me off. Because now that we're behind, we start playing football. Why don't they just do it in the first place? Tosin out wide left, or wide right to Pedro Neto. And now we're going to have to play Joao Pedro. Santos has given it away. But he's won it back. Good work. Gets it to Josh Achimpong! Come on, Josh! That's the fucking Badger. And that's a bingo as well. Fucking hell. Why the fuck does it take us that fucking long? It takes us 81 fucking minutes of the game to start playing the fucking game of football, man. It pisses me off. Just play like this from the start. It's one ball forward. One ball forward into the box and we score. Brilliant finish, by the way. What a finish. Take a bow. Now put Jesse Derry on. God damn, man. Wait, is that an Andre assist as well, by the way? Eight minutes for us to find a winner so I can go to sleep. Is Andre Santos. That's the most amount of energy you're getting out of me today. I'm fucking knackered. Here's a Sugo. Back to Sanchez. Ball forward from Tosin into Josh is a good one. Achimpong surging through the midfield. Go on, Josh. Advantage has been played. Here's Garnacho on the left-hand side. He's got Cucurella on the outside. It's going to go to the back post for Mark Giyu. Oh. And Okonkwo will claim it. Oh, Giyu's gone down with a head injury here, but he's off the pitch. The referee is going to stop the game, though. I think he's taken a stray foot. as he's gone up for the ball. Ooh. That you know what? That's fucking naughty from a Conqueror. He knows what he's doing there. He's lashed his leg out. He knows what he's doing there. He's not going to get punished for it, but he knows what he's doing. We'll be back playing with Doyle now. VAR did look at it, but they haven't given anything, of course. Ball over the top for Thomason. And it's a good save from Robert Sanchez. And oh my goodness, the follow-up from Windass is not in. Oh my goodness gracious me, what are we doing? My blood pressure can't be this high for a fucking game against Wrexham of all teams, man. What is going on? Well, it's certainly livened up, hasn't it? Liam Delap is now coming off. Joao Pedro coming on. And Malagusto is also coming on. I'm really not sure why they're putting on Joao Pedro. Like, I know we want to win the game, but like we've got a game against PSG that is way more important coming up. Like, I would like our starting striker to be rested when we have promising young players on the bench that could, have a point to prove. We'll actually try. I mean, if he scores, then I'm going to eat my words, but there we go. No look pass from Joao Pedro gets it to Malo Gusto. He's thrown to the floor and the referee says nothing. Fuck you, Peter Banks, you absolute dickhead. It's Doyle. Gets away from Asugo initially. Ball's going to be going up to O'Brien. Gusto's lost out. Ball up to Kiefer Moore. Smashed across, but inaccurate. Really tough from that angle. 5 minutes to go. It's Sanchez. Oh my god, Badiashile, what are you doing? Get it forward, you fucking idiot. Cucurella gets it up. It's going to fall for Joao Pedro, who is playing in the 10, by the way, because Guiu is up top now. Santos, forward for Garnacho. Into Cucurella. Back to Santos. Pedro. Into Cucurella. He's not going to get there, but Garnacho might. Ball has eventually been cleared for a Wrexham throw. It's Longman who has gone down in the box here. It's Doyle being closed down by Mark Guiu. Relentless as ever. Doyle forward. Only as far as Tosin. He gets it away from his man and gets it to Asugo. Holds off his man and gets it to Pedro Neto, who gets immediately tackled. Why the fuck this guy is still on the pitch, I have no idea. I have no clue why Pedro Neto is still on the pitch. He is so utterly useless. I don't think he's done a single good action this entire game. Long ball from Doyle. Seeking O'Brien, but it'll fall straight to Sanchez. Not long left now. Here's Badiashile. Here's Sanchez. brilliant work from Andre Santos to get it through the lines to Joao Pedro, who turns around and gets it through the lines as well to Garnacho into the box here. There's loads of players on the box. He's going to fall for Mark Yu. It's left for Pedro Neto! And he's fucking missed. Of course he has. This fucking dickhead. Garnacho sends it into the back post. And oh my god. And he's smiling after it as well. Wipe that fucking grin off your face, you useless prick. You useless prick. I just realised they got a set piece goal, didn't they? I'll take that. Long ball from Okonkwo. Forward by vidIQ. Tosin will get it away, but only as far as Dobson in the midfield. He's going to spray it forward. Malo Gusto will chase this and hopefully see it out for a throw. He does. 1 minute to play, plus whatever's added on. Gusto to Neto and back to Gusto. He's going to launch it long. It's going to reach Doyle. Broadhead to Dobson. It's good work from Windass and brilliant tackle from Andre Santos, who gets it to Cucurella, gets it to Garnacho, who's still full of running, by the way. He's been so good. And he gets away. That's got to be a yellow. It's a terrible challenge. It could be a red card, actually. It's quite high. The fact that he's not immediately given a yellow for this is ridiculous, by the way. I think he will be dishing out the yellow. It's Dobson who's flown into the tackle. It's just the yellow. I think it was quite reckless. We'll see it. See it again. Oh, that is a fucking nasty challenge, I tell you. It's low, though, I will say. The thing that saves... Oh, no, it's not. It's high. That's a horrific tackle. Oh, my God. That's horror. If VAR is a functioning, fucking working thing, this will be a sending off. I'm hovering over red card on the bingo card. That's a horrible, horrible tackle. They're sending him over to the monitor, which usually means that it's probably going to be changed. But we never know with this fucking wanker. That is fucking seriously bad. That's exactly the same challenge, pretty much, that Pedro Neto got sent off for in our last game, ironically. He's done the signal. It's a red card. You know what? Fair fucks. Fair fucks, Peter Banks, because you've been shit all fucking game, but when you've made the one decision you need to, you've done it right. And to be fair, they'll take a red card, because I mean it was a very promising counter attack we probably would have scored from. Oh, it's a fucking bad tackle, bro. That's so bad. And yeah, like the commentary said, it's a shame because he's been good all game. Dobson, he's been really, really good. I understand why everyone was celebrating him being in the lineup. But like, Jesus Christ, that's awful. Minimum of 6 minutes at a time, by the way, and we've already ticked through about 2 minutes of that whilst we're going through that decision. There's a big fuck VAR chant going throughout the stadium for some reason. Here's Malagusto. Pedro Neto, do something good once in your life. Gets it to Dario Sugo. Neto again. Santos into Gusto. Gets it across to Pedro Neto. Back to Gusto. Cucurella's made the run in behind. He gets it across to... Lovely little flick from Joao Pedro, but it doesn't quite work out for Malagusto. It's a great idea. Okonkwo will claim it and get it long. Kiefer Moore is a very lonely figure up top now. But he is very good at doing that, so... It's Pedro Neto again. Santos to Asugo. Cross to Buddy Shield. Here's Garnacho. He's getting very much booed, but he goes around the outside and gets it into the box, but it's hit off of Mark Guiu and gone out for a goal kick. Oh my goodness. What in God's name is happening there? Someone has subscribed to the channel and it's just gone absolutely wild with symbols. I don't know. Thank you for subscribing. I can't see who it is because it didn't come up with the text, but I appreciate it. Sanchez will throw it out to Mark Cucurella, who's surging up the left-hand side now. Santos into Sugo, and then cleared. Kiefer Moore will hold up the ball. We need to be careful not to overcommit here and get caught. Windass will launch it forward. It was a very ambitious ball, let's say. At least one thing, if this does go to extra time, then at least Jesse Derry can play. I don't know if it goes to extra time or if it's straight to pens. I'm still not sure. Here's Joao Pedro. Gets it out to Pedro Neto. Swings it in and it's awful. Pedro Neto again. Joao Pedro. In behind for Pedro Neto. Swings it in. It's going to hit off the player and go out for a throw. Taken quickly. 7th minute of added time now, but there obviously will be more added on. Gusto swings it in. Oh. It's a good cross, but no contact from Guiu. Ball's going to get it away. Broadhead. Windass is surging down the right-hand side. It's a 2v2 here. The ball's going to go out all the way. Oh, it's good work from Badiashile to get it away in the end. Good defending. Malagusto will bring it away. Thomason, though. Doyle will send it forward. Windass to Kiefer Moore. Kluivert has smashed it, but it's comfortable for Sanchez, who throws it out immediately. Here's Garnacho. And suddenly all the Wrexham fans want the whistle now. Joao Pedro is trying to send it forward for Garnacho, but he's not able to get there, and it will be a goal kick for Wrexham. From the South Bronx, by the way. That's crazy. I love the sign-off. That's very funny. Do we not go to a rematch of the bridge if we draw at the end of regulation? No, there will be a winner decided tonight. There is no replays anymore. Which is stupid, because the replays are a part of the FA Cup and always have been, but they've removed them now, so... No, I appreciate the support, though. Ball from Sugo into Cucurella. Referee's looking at his watch now. Joao Pedro gets away from one, but he's fouled, and the referee's giving nothing. Oh, if they score from this, I'm going to be vexed. Good tackle from Andre Santos. Gets it away. Joao Pedro. Forward for Garnacho. Wrexham are stretched here. Garnacho into the box. Dinks it into the box, but it's going to be cleared. Thomason will get it away as far as Pedro Neto. Malagusto. Sugo. Plays the ball forward and it's intercepted. Malagusto will prevent the counter-attack. It's a Sugo again. Joao Pedro. Into Mark Guiu. Can't make it stick. And that'll be the full-time whistle of regulation time. Another half an hour to go. I'm so tired. I just want the game to be over so I can go to bed. Ugh. Another half an hour to come, and we've got, obviously, hopefully, Jesse Derry coming on the pitch at some point too. That would be great. Yeah, there are many games. So the thing is, I think you need to look at it from a lower league perspective, because I think that we as fans of a Premier League side really get kind of our judgment clouded when it comes to that kind of thing. Because for all of the clubs like your Wrexhams, like your Mansfield Towns and stuff, the amount of money that they get from having an FA Cup tie and having an extra FA Cup tie, especially if the first game is away from home, and then they actually get a replay to come home and do that replay there. The amount of money they get for that is like invaluable to a team of those kind of calibers. Whereas obviously for us it doesn't really matter, but it's just it's a little bit insensitive to the lower divisions of the pyramid. I think that's the main reason why it's kind of frowned upon. But yeah, the amount of games we play nowadays is ridiculous. Like I think we've seen it. There was a stat I saw today. It's like since the start of last season, Enzo Fernandez has played 96 games for Chelsea, which is just bizarre. That's way too many games, and we didn't even have a preseason or anything. All right, let's look back on the Twitter, see what people are saying. Someone has put this, and this just encapsulates everything I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm hate watching Neto or I hate watching Neto, but I hate watching Neto. For real. Everyone is just screaming at Neto, man. I feel like what we should what there should be, so it should be like how it used to be back in the old days, where teams could opt in or out of competitions. Like, say we just say screw it, who cares about the Carabao Cup this year, and we just don't do the Carabao Cup games, and just play the games that actually matter. I said for us it's just a bit unfortunate because we obviously had to do the Club World Cup and everything, so we basically didn't have a pre-season or a break at all. I don't know how long the break is going to be. Not long, because they're all coming back out to the pitch now. Well, half an hour more to play, and I don't actually know. I just realised. I've got to restart the timer. Oh. It will be Wrexham kicking off from left to right this time. Oh my god, they've fooled me. Oh yeah. Long ball from Okonkwo. Will go all the way over to Robert Sanchez. Here's Gusto. Here's Cucurella going up the left-hand side. Garnacho. Ball across the pitch to Malagusto, who's going to whip the ball into the front post. Knocked on by Guiu, but not enough contact, and it's away for a goal kick. And the Bob Marley chant is out. Long ball up to Kiefer Moore is won by Tosin. Here's Garnacho. Flicks it around the corner for Cucurella. Now Badiashile to Sugo. And Malagusto. Pedro Neto. Plays the ball in. Cleared immediately. Moore will hold it up. Here's Windass surging down the right side. His ball forward to Moore is never going to be accurate enough to get past Badiashile. Here's Santos. Space out on the right-hand side for Gusto if we can get it there. Will eventually go out there via Sugo. He's going to try and get past his man and put in a cross, but it's deflected for a throw. It's Pedro Neto. Tosin. To Santos. Sugo. Out wide to the aforementioned Malagusto, who's going to try and get to the byline again. This time he's shrugged away. He keeps the ball though. Gets it to Pedro Neto. Chance for him to whip the ball in. Doesn't. Tosin. Pedro Neto once again. He's got space this time. He's going to run into the box. Gets it to the edge of the box to Dario Sugo. Oh, who hits it and it's dragged wide. Good effort. Will be a goal kick for Okonkwo to take. Down the centre, seeking out Moore, who does get a little flick on it, but it's cleared by Malagusto. Good work from Pedro Neto to get away from his man, but he's then tackled. Here's Joao Pedro to Pedro Neto. Here's Garnacho. Edge of the box gets it to Joao Pedro, and Santos will curl one, but not enough direction or power on it to fool the goalkeeper. In the last 10 years, what's your favourite Chelsea goal that comes to mind, at least? The first one that comes to mind immediately is James versus Ajax. I love that goal. Palmer's late winner against United is a good one. We don't really have a lot of like particularly memorable goals. Good work from Chelsea here. Gets it to Pedro Neto into the box, and it's a good header, but it's going to fall for Garnacho. Gets it across again, and it's Guiu. Oh, it's brilliant block on the line, and they survive Wrexham. We're getting closer and closer. It's a good dink ball to the back post. Oh, gets a strike on goal, but too many bodies in the way. Is a Sugo to Malagusto. Pedro Neto. Andre Santos. Cucurella to Garnacho. Cucurella again in the box. Oh. Here's a Sugo out wide to Pedro Neto. Sugo will dink the ball to the back post. It's brilliant! Oh my goodness, Garnacho! I can't believe he's. Wait. Did it go in or no? It looked like it came off the post. I assume we've scored. They've called it. Bro, that looked so weird. It didn't look like it hit the back of the net. It looked like it hit the post and went out. It's a brilliant assist from Dario Asugo, by the way. Let's see. Yeah, onside to the back post. Oh yeah. Oh, it hits the back. Oh, it hits the back of the. It hits the I don't know what it's called. The back bar, and bounces straight back out. So that's why it looked like it hit off the post. Brilliant finish from Garnacho. I said brilliant assist from Dario Asugo. Ball in behind here for Moore will be picked up by Tosin. It's Windass. Forward for Moore. Dinked in, and Sanchez will claim that comfortably. It was weird because the referee, basically the thing that fooled me was not only because it ricocheted out off of the back bar, but because one of our players immediately grabbed the ball and the referee blew the whistle. So I thought he had blown the whistle for like a handball. I thought that it had like not gone over the line, and he was blowing the whistle for a handball. I was really baffled. Here's Tosin. Still room for Chelsea to get more goals here. Sugo. Tosin to Badiashile. Santos. Cucurella to Santos. Is Garnacho again. Sugo seeking out a forward ball here, but no one's giving him an option. It will go out to Pedro Neto instead. It's Malagusto. Back to Dario Sugo. Same position where he got that first assist. He's going to play it around the outside to Pedro Neto this time. Now it's a chance for him to swing the ball in the box if he wants to. Doesn't take it. This time he gets it to Malagusto, but he's tackled. It will fall for Tosin on the halfway line. Tosin's going to hit it up and under. It's going to go out for a throw in for Wrexham. And it is going to be a debut, or not a debut, but, you know, an appearance for Jesse Derry, which is really... getting him a goal would be so sweet. He's come off of Pedro Neto. Thank fuck that prick's off the fucking pitch. Oh my god, bro. He's been so jarring the entire game. There's 99 minutes too late. And Derry's going to be playing on the right-hand side, which is interesting. Not on the left, where he's more used to playing. He's immediately into the firing line as he's tasked with pressing. Here's Doyle. It's good work from Wrexham to play it out for the pressure, to be fair. They've swept it away, but Cucurella will send it back. And then the ball's going to go over the top for number 29. Moore's in the middle here waiting. And he's going to get there. Oh my goodness gracious me. He couldn't get the ball under control. Joao Pedro play? No, he didn't start. He's on the pitch now, though. He's playing in the 10. There's a horrible, horrible tackle on Jesse Derry there. And now there's going to be a bit of afters, a bit of fighting going on after the tackle. It's Thomason who's going to be getting a yellow here, I think. Will be a yellow. Let's see this again on the replay. Oh yeah, there's nothing more than just a yellow there. He's just late. There's nothing any more than that. Love to see our team sticking up for our youth players though. That was good shit. Good, love that. Tosin will knock the ball forward. Derry with a little flick. Unable to get it past his opposite number though. Here's Doyle. Good pass into midfield. Doyle will smash it straight against Joao Pedro. Now it's given away. Is Santos back to vidIQ and now Tosin. Sugo and Santos play it through the lines brilliantly. Joao Pedro will get it up to Jesse Derry. Chance for him to get in. Plays it back to Malagusto. He's going to whip the ball to the back post. It's going to fall for Garnacho. He gets it back to Cucurella. Here's Santos. Tosin now. Derry. Andre Santos to Cucurella. Here's the Brazilian again. Garnacho. We haven't been playing well enough for that to be ticked off. Like, we have been so poor today. It's Tosin. Derry again. Gets it to Gusto. Into the middle for Joao Pedro. Is a Sugo to Santos. Ball into Joao Pedro is a good one. He gets it to Gusto. First time pass is a little bit inaccurate and he'll allow Wrexham to get away. Broadhead doing very well there to get out of the pressure. It's Clough. And the Conquo will sweep it away. Thomason's been tackled by Derry. Gets it to Malagusto. Here's Joao Pedro. Here's Santos in the middle. Joao Pedro to Asugo to Derry. Tosin to vidIQ. Three minutes of added time for an extra half, or extra time half, is just kind of crazy. It's Tosin. It's Sanchez through the lines to Andre Santos, through the lines to Joao Pedro, or Malagusto rather. Here's Joao Pedro. He's going to play the ball forward for Cucurella here. Does get it. He's dived to the floor there. Honestly, that could have been a yellow card for simulation. Don't know what Cuckoo's trying to win there. Was cleared for a throw in, and we've recycled the ball. Is Santos. Malagusto's made the run in behind, and vidIQ's tried to get here. Unable to, but Joao Pedro will pick up the ball instead. He's felled on the edge of the box. Will be a free kick to Chelsea. Yeah, just clips his heels. Oh yeah, absolutely. So if they won this game, I wouldn't put it past them. Garnacho is the man standing over this free kick. We don't really have any kind of like designated free kick takers on the pitch at the moment, so it will be Garnacho to take it. Oh, it's a good effort as well. It's saved by Okonkwo. I think it was a bit too central. Will be a corner. No, the corner should be the last action of the half, I'd imagine. Garnacho will also be the man taking the corners. Dinks it in, and it's headed away. Only as far as Garnacho, he'll get another chance to swing it in. He's just going to smash it, and it's going to fall here. Oh my goodness, it almost fell for Tosin. But now Wrexham have got a chance to break here. Not a lot of numbers back, but Barnett will get it forward, and Moore will not be able to get it past Malagusto, and that's the half. One more half to go in extra time. And then I can go to bed. I'm struggling so bad. I'm not trying to keep my eyes open. I'm just like, oh. I want to see the reaction to that goal. can't believe there's genuinely people trying to justify that tackle was not a red card, by the way. Second half of extra time should start very shortly. And there will be another substitution here. And if they are to get another goal here, by some miracle, then it will go to penalties. I think it's Brunt who's just come on, yeah. And it's Callum Doyle who's come off, thank God. He's been brilliant all game. He's been brilliant. Clearly their man of the match. It will be... Oh, I just realised I didn't change the... Bro, I'm tired, it's late. 106. I'll update the timer in a second here. Tosin will win the ball in the air, and the ball's going to be launched forward. Only as far as Malo Gusto, though. Here's a Sugo to Tosin. Back to Sanchez. Back to Tosin. Out wide for Malo Gusto. And now Derry, who's thrown to the floor on the halfway line and given a free kick. It was Brunt who's just fouled him. Good work from the youngster. There you go, hopefully. Here's Robert Sanchez. Buddy Shield. Sanchez to Tosin. Long ball from him, seeking out Derry is overcooked. Straight off the pitch for a throw. Here's a Okonkwo. Oh, he smacked it against Giyu and almost fell kindly for him. It's going to be cleared again this time by Okonkwo. Only as far as Tosin and Arabioyo. Badiashile to Tosin. Plays it forward for Sugo. Great work from him to turn under pressure and get forward through the lines. Very Romeo Lavia-esque. He sweeps it out to Garnacho. Cucurella. Santos to Asugo. And back to Badiashile. Asugo back to Tosin. Swept out to Malo Gusto. Back to Asugo. Into Joao Pedro. Good football from Chelsea here. Good one-touch football. Ball out to Jesse Derry. Go on, take on your man. Plays it to Asugo instead. Tosin to Benoit Badiashile. He's going to sweep it out to the right-hand side, Badiashile. He's gone down, though. Great touch from Jesse Derry to bring it down. Malo Gusto in behind for Derry again. He's going to whip it across, but only as far as Malo Gusto. Here's a good 1-2 with Cucurella, and the resulting touch was too heavy and it fell straight to the goalkeeper. Broadhead will get the ball and get it up to Moore. He's going to bring Broadhead back into the game. The ball swung out to the right-hand side where Barnett is. Ball into the edge of the box is cleared by Jesse Derry. There was contact on Moore in the box that they might be looking at for a penalty. And the play has been stopped for an offside. Oh, I know. They've given a free kick for something instead, actually. Oh, yeah, it's for the challenge on Kiefer Moore earlier in the move. I thought it was in the box. It's not. So good chance for Wrexham. We've given them an opportunity here. It's all in the D. I think Santos has just been given a yellow card, and that's over 3 yellows. You know what? I'm going to give myself the foreign thing for earlier. So now we've got another bingo. Windass has smashed it, and it's well off target. $10 to go. Robert Sanchez is on the ball. Out wide to vidIQ. Centrally seeking out Guiu. Joao Pedro will pick up the ball. Flicks it over the head of his man and retains the possession. It's Tosin to Andre Santos. Gets it through the lines. Ball from vidIQ into Joao Pedro. Cucurella to Santos is vidIQ once again. Tosin will sweep it out wide for Jesse Derry. He's going to first time play this on his left foot, and it's cut out, but only as far as a throw. Now Wrexham are going to be making another change. It's Max Kluif who's coming off. And it's Keeler Dunn who is coming on. Windass smashes it forward for Kiefer Moore. Has to play it back here to Broadhead. Good tackle from Andre Santos to prevent him from advancing. Broadhead to Thomason. Gets into the box for Windass. O'Brien's going to play it forward. Thomason will whip it to the back post. Kiefer Moore. Oh my goodness gracious me. I can't believe it. Half the stadium thought it had scored. It's a corner. Half of the stadium thought that went in. Oh, it just ricochets off the back of Tosin. Whipped into Moore, and it's in. They've equalised. And it will be going to penalties. Name a better combination than Chelsea and conceding from a fucking set piece. That Mexican bastard that we signed to do our set pieces needs to be fired, by the way. Bernardo Cueva, get out of here, man. They're focusing on the referee here because there might be something. No. Ooh. There might be an offside here. I don't think it. I think it's a bit too tight. I think he might be offside here. There's going to be absolute pandemonium in the stadium if this is disallowed. I can't see whose foot that is. There's a foot that is in front. I'm not sure if it is Giyu's or Brunt's. On to my human eye, he looks offside if that's his leg, but I can't tell which leg is his from this angle. Oh wait, he's the man at the back. Oh, it's the guy at the back post that scored. I thought it was the guy in the center of the box. I'm looking at the wrong. I'm looking at the wrong bloke. It is offside. I was looking at the complete wrong player. The fact that they've even had that in the back of the net though is embarrassing. We need to fucking fix up. Will be a long ball from Sanchez to restart us. Here's Sanchez. It's an offside in our favour. Free kick to Chelsea. This would be a great episode of The Doc. There's been talks. There's been talks that there might be one of those documentary things, you know, like the Arsenal and the Spurs one, the Sunderland one. There might be one revolving around Chelsea coming. I've heard in the pipeline. Long ball from Sanchez. One in the air by Asugo. Flicked on by Derry. Here's Mark Guiu. Unable to outmuscle his man. Over the top. And Tosin will claim this. Here's Sanchez. He needs an option here. No one's giving it to him and he's going to have to go long. Here's Brunt. Surging through the middle of the pitch. Garnacho's been sat on the floor. It's Windass. He's going to search for a forward ball. Cucurella will get it away. Here's Garnacho on the left-hand side, surging down the wing. And he smartly decides to just recycle the ball instead. Callum Doyle has been given player of the match despite us being the team that have gone ahead. Here's Malagusto. Oh, tries to play the ball through the legs for Joao Pedro, but unable to. Thomason will play it into the centre. And again. Broadhead's done really well to get away from Santos, and Kiefer Moore couldn't receive the ball. But Broadhead's going to get there again, and unfortunately there's a foul on Cucurella by Kiefer Moore, who's being abusive to him as well. And he's going to get involved with Badiashile now, who's going head-to-head with him. Tosin's getting involved as well and pushing him away. Just fucking macho bullshit. It's been a yellow for Kiefer Moore. Garnacho's also been booked for some reason. I assume for dissent or some kind of argumentative nonsense. For waving an imaginary card, they've just said. The stupidest fucking rule in football, that. Getting booked if you wave an imaginary card. Sanchez has kicked the ball long, and it's gone off on the left-hand side. One minute of added time. It's a Wrexham throw on the left-hand side. Long ball from the right-hand side. Seeking out more. It's been deflected by the shield, but Tosin will get it away further. Here's O'Brien. One chance for them to go for here. There's actually 5 minutes of added time, by the way. Oh my goodness, it was a fantastic chance for O'Brien, who popped up to him on the edge of the box on his left foot, and he smashed it just wide. Oh, he just doesn't wrap his foot around the ball enough and doesn't get the curl to bend it into that far corner. Long ball from Sanchez will be cleared. Here's a throw for Cucurella. Launched up for Mark Guiu. It's gone out for another throw, and Wrexham will take it quickly and send it forward. Cleared by vidIQ. Another one is cleared by Tosin, and then further by Cucurella. Derry unable to get the ball under a spell, and it'll be whipped out to Thomason. And a great covering tackle from Dario Asugo. Brunt. Thomason whips the ball in, and it's cleared by Tosin, and it smashes off a broadhead for a goal kick as well. Everyone's going to be sent long for another Sanchez long goal kick. This one's seeking out Mark Guiu and cleared away. Kiefer Moore won't be able to get to the ball as vidIQ will get in an important touch, and Cucurella's knocked it high and long for Mark Guiu, but unable to get on the end of it despite his best efforts. Ball's gone off the pitch for a Chelsea throw from the forward pass from Brunt. will be Malagusto to take the throw. Jesse Derry wins it back. Gets it to Gusto through the legs. Oh, brilliant pass from Dario Sugo, and Joao Pedro is free here. Garnacho's free on the left-hand side. But he wants his goal, and he gets his goal. And that's game over. He came on, he scores another one. He's in great form, and you know what? He deserves that. He's been great since he came on. And if the referee is, you know, not cruel, he'll blow the whistle on 5 minutes here, despite the stoppages. Is that another Dario Asugo assist, by the way? That's 2 in the game. For him now. Good work from Derry to win the ball back, and then Asugo knocks it forward through the legs, breaks the lines. Joao Pedro gets into the box and puts it in the bottom corner. Difference between our rotated lineup and main lineup is crazy. This is what I was saying earlier. I was saying, considering the amount of money we've spent, our depth is so pony. It's absolute pants. And there is the full-time whistle. You know what? Fair fucks to Wrexham. They gave us way more of problems than they ever had any right to. Like, genuinely, fair fucks. Unfortunately, I will have to go very quickly, though, because I am absolutely shattered, and I need to go to sleep, or I'm going to pass out on stream. But thank you guys for all the support. It's been a big viewership day in terms of overall views, but also concurrence today, so I appreciate you all hanging out. When is the PSG game? Because that's our next game, I believe. I think it's on Wednesday. Let me check. Yeah, Wednesday, the 11th of March at 8 o'clock. So I'll be going live at 10 to 8 on the Wednesday. So I'll see you guys then. As I said, thank you guys for hanging out as ever. I'm going to go to bed. Have a good